Alright, I don't know if this is illegal or not, but taking a go. This is probably going to be the last time I ever do this road, unless I decide to do it again once on my way out of California. This is a road that I've taken many times, hardly ever on in a car, most always on a motorcycle, which tells you how long it's been since I've actually been on this road. It's been quite a while. This is Bouquet Canyon, and that is the reservoir, and the name of the reservoir escapes me. I can't think of it right now. I think it might be Bouquet Reservoir. Oop, bunny, watch out, it was a baby. Careful, bud, that's a horrible place to live. So yes, have not been on this road in a very long time. And today's been a very long day. I got up at 6-ish Mountain Time, and right now it's 7:30 Pacific, and I've been on the road 13 hours and 39 minutes, 40 minutes. And thank God, I'm nearly done. I'm gonna take this road all the way to either Gobby's or the park. I'm gonna probably stop at the park and call Kate. Or maybe I'll film a separate message for her. I don't know. So pretty. Oh, there's trees. So the reservoir. So supposedly, it's been drought conditions out here. So I don't know how that correlates to the dam height, but the dam looks okay to me. I don't know, but maybe it's, I don't know. They're always having water issues. They're always having issues generally, and so they're not our issues anymore. Ooh, some yuccas. So it's kind of surreal being back here. I've had a lot of time while driving to just think about things, reflect, kind of gear up for being here again. So there's a part of me that really misses being here, of course. And there's a part of me that wishes I was just driving home. I was thinking that for a little while earlier. I was thinking, man, I wish I was driving home. I think what it is, though, is I just want to be home. I miss being home with the family. It's not easy. I love how this thing does not want to charge. It's a piece of shit. Are you charging or not? This phone sucks. It sucks. Charge, you faggot. Fucking. So we'll edit this a little bit. Maybe. What does it take for this? Are you charging? Are you charging? Are you charging? Are you charging? It says it's charging. Yeah, right. We'll see. This thing will be dead in 2 minutes. Piece of crap. Howdy, partner. Anywho, frickin' long day. My patience is kind of worn down a little bit. So I kind of just wanted to document this drive. I haven't done it in a long time. But this was one of the first drives I ever did. It was one of the first, discovery drives. And I remember being really excited when I found it. came back up here a bunch of times. We put a couple of geocaches actually. Can't remember exactly where, but nearby. So I've made a mental note to kind of keep an eye on how many Californian plates, or I'm sorry, how many U-Hauls I saw moving north on the freeways there, especially in Idaho. And I'm going to be keeping an eye while I'm here on just exactly how many Idaho plates I see here. So the road I took was the 95, and the 95 is pretty much, you're not on the 95 unless you're long hauling pretty much from California to somewhere further up. It kind of drops you through, it runs you through Oregon, as I say, and ultimately to Idaho. So it's safe to say that most U-Hauls on the 95 heading north are going somewhere in Idaho. I saw a couple. Have not seen many going this way, but then again, I'm going flow of traffic, so. But it is nice right now. So earlier today, it's 77. So the roughest patch I had was about 2 hours ago, and I was stuck in a traffic jam for about an hour and a half, I guess. And it was not fun. It was 100 degrees. It was 99, 98, 100 degrees. Just really stunk. But right now it's nice. It's 77. This road is fun, so it's easy to stay awake. I'm almost there. I can taste it. Just taste it. So I almost feel like leaning on these turns here. It's a very popular road. Very pretty road. So yeah, long day. So I've got 4 days in the office is the plan. I have a meeting early tomorrow morning with my supervisor, and then another meeting to go over some reports. And I have some plans to spend time with my Fillmore people after work in the evenings, and I'll actually be staying with the Enriquez and the DeRochers, and then a couple of nights, tonight included, I'll be staying with Gabi and the twins and Steph at Gabi's house. So she's been very, very nice, generous, allowing me to stay there. So I'm hoping to stay busy so as to not be focused on being homesick. Just try and get my work done. Try and just tie up my, lingering loose ends here. And just pretty much finalize the move, really. So driving through here, I followed my written directions. I printed out some written directions. I ended up following those because my phone wasn't pairing to the speakers in the car, and I didn't want to have the phone just yelling at me and miss a turn or whatever. So I just plotted it on paper. And about the time I got on the 395, about 4 or 5 hours out, I knew where I was going. And as I've continued to kind of bring it on in here, I've come more and more familiar. I've got more and more familiarity, more and more memories of these areas. And of course, I've been thinking about life when it was, when we lived here. And It's been a hard year in many ways. It's been a challenging year, I should say. It's been a good year. That guy's been tailing me for a while. It's been a challenging year. We knew it was going to be a challenging year. We knew this was going to happen. And it's had a little bit of heartache, you know, a lot of joyful moments too. So the analogy that I got in my head was that of a big tree, a big mature tree, or I don't know, a well-established tree. I could say maybe a 12-year-old tree. And we planted that tree here in California and grew. Oh my gosh, dude, jeez Louise. Nutzos. So we planted a tree 12 years ago, and the roots have been growing ever since. And in order to move that tree, we had to chop a few roots. You know, had some setbacks. Because what do roots do? Roots serve to grow the tree, you know, strengthen the tree, make the tree bigger, stronger, more beautiful, more limbs, more branches, greener leaves, all that. And thank you, Guardian Angel. Woo! Thank you. Thank you, St. Michael. Thank you, St. Christopher. So, we took a shovel to the roots to get that tree pulled up from this California soil. And you know what? This may sound corny. I don't care. I think it's an apt analogy. So our tree has, it's kind of gotten a little bit of, you know, leaf burn. The roots kind of got stifled a little bit. We are kind of just getting settled in new soil right now. And that'll take time. You know, new roots will shoot out and the old roots will kind of regrow their ends and find their way. But here I am in the old soil and I'm looking around and I'm seeing, hey, this is where those roots are, and I can kind of see a little bit of the roots that we had planted, you know, are still in the soil here, and you know, they've served their time, but they're still here. And you know, it's familiar. It's kind of sad to see them, bittersweet, I guess you could say, to see them. It's bittersweet, but no regrets. I think our tree is going to be very, very healthy for many, many years to come, God willing, in its new location. So anyways, I hope I didn't beat that analogy to death, but it's just something I've been thinking about over the last hour or so, seeing all these places. I'm going to just do my best to enjoy being here for the time I'm here, and bid it a fond farewell, and you know, stop missing it. Well, okay, put it this way: stop being nostalgic for it, not be nostalgic for it, miss it in a healthy way, and go back and catch up with my fam, spend a week with them just doing nothing but playing and exploring our new area out there. I'm looking very much forward to it. I can't wait. I know they can't wait. So I was telling the girls earlier today, sometimes it's just appropriate to have a little bit of suffering. And, you know, sometimes it's inevitable that we're going to have time apart. And our hearts are going to hurt a little bit here and there. But we accept that. We give thanks to God for having loved ones to go back to. And we rejoice when it's time to actually be back together again. So anyways, those are my final thoughts to this drive. I'm most of the way to Gabi's house, although I think I'm going to go to Central Park. I'm going to go to Central Park, I'm going to crack a beer, call my wife, see how the rest of her day went, go back and crash hard, get up for a good day of work tomorrow. So that is Q signing off, and we'll post this probably later today.